Today I'm going to talk about why recently divorced or recently dumped guys have to start a YouTube channel. And here we go. I'm going to give you my perspective from my personal views. Some people say, well, you can make extra money. That is possible. But the big thing is if you're recently divorced, if you're recently dumped, if your wife recently left, you're in a lot of pain. You're confused, you're hurt, you're sad. Just a million and one things go through your mind. You have to divide up assets. You have to figure out who's going to get what money and who's going to get alimony and who's not. And a lot of times the guy is just floored because his wife leaving came out of nowhere. And that's the way it tends to be in a lot of relationships. Number one, huge majority of women, way more than men, leave the marriage and file for divorce looking for happiness or whatever it is they're looking for. There's no way to completely understand their mindset, but they're leaving in astronomical numbers. It's actually I don't know what you would call it. It's a crisis. I mean, marriages are in crisis. Women are hitting their late 30s, mid 40s. They're listening to their girlfriends. The internet's out there. They're meeting guys that might look better or have more money or are more appealing to them than their husband. And with the internet, it's so easy for them to meet somebody new. And then on top of it, if like everybody else, including myself, the women tend to always have their phones with them. And like me, they watch videos, they look at memes, they laugh and joke, they FaceTime and chat with their female friends. So it is a perfect storm. The internet groups and all the different ways you can contact and chat people, because you can sit and do it right in front of your husband or your life partner, and he never knows the difference. And the thing is what I've heard from a lot of women is they were happily married, good life, great husband, not perfect, but a good marriage. And then they get even if they didn't do like a sexy picture or sexy video or whatever, just normal, they got these guys circling like sharks, and they'll get a, hey, you're beautiful or whatever. And maybe their husband doesn't tell them every day like he should. Maybe he does. I don't know. But they tell me that it becomes addicting. Getting the attention online from other men becomes addicting, and at first they brush it off, and then they hear more and more and more, and then bing up pops Chad or Tyrone or Timmy or Tommy, and he's maybe a little better looking than her husband, or he's younger, or maybe he's got a better job, makes more money, takes these wild vacations, and he's telling her she's beautiful, and now you got a mess. And they decide they want to leave. And how happy they are in this rebound monkey branching relationship is another video. But the thing is when they do leave, you're usually the woman and the man are in their mid 40s, late 40s, maybe early 50s. And the guy is just flat blindsided. And it hurts. I mean, I've gone through it. Those first few months, you question yourself, you question life, you cry, you can't eat, you lose weight. Some guys just say they don't want to go on. I mean, it's just, it destroys a guy mentally when a woman just walks out. You know, you're constantly questioning yourself, and you could have been the best husband, the best guy. You could have took them coffees and food and opened the door for them and gave them massages and just treated them as good as you possibly know how to treat a woman, and she still left anyway. And it just leaves the guy questioning his sanity. I mean, you don't understand. And your friends and your family listen for a while, but to be honest with you, and they get tired. They get tired of hearing about your pain and your hurt and what you're going through. So guess what? Along comes YouTube. And I do not absolutely advocate running your ex down. I don't believe in any way, shape, form, or fashion in talking bad about them. I mean, if you were married 5, 10, 15, 20 years, there's got to be a lot of good things to say. Now, I don't say you're going to start telling how wonderful they are, but you definitely don't run them down. You just don't do it. It makes you look crazy. There's no chance of ever getting back together. And it just looks silly. And half the time, I'm just going to be honest with you, people have told a lot of my clients, it makes you look unbelievable and unsincere. So just don't do it. Don't run your ex down to friends, to family, on YouTube or anywhere. But back to my point. You start a YouTube channel, and you can get on there and tell your feelings. Tell how you're hurting. Tell how you're afraid. You can be vulnerable. And guys, talking, as a guy, I've been there, talking about how you feel. Now, you don't want to dwell on it forever, but talking about how you feel is very therapeutic. It makes you feel better. Yeah, you're talking to tens of thousands of people out there, but you'll get an occasional praying for you, thinking about you, you're doing great. And when you're hurting, when you're sad, when your wife has walked out the door and left you in just a mess, that occasional praying for you comment, or you're doing good, or you're going to make it, or I enjoy your videos, that can change your whole day, your week, your month. It's so uplifting, and it makes you feel better. It makes you feel like you're somebody. So, yeah. Start a YouTube channel. You never know. People may like you. They may appreciate your honesty and sincerity. And they might subscribe. They might like. They might share. Your channel may grow. And, of course, you'll grow. I mean, emotionally, you'll grow. You'll mature. Things will get better, and you never know where your channel might go. But at least in the meantime, in the beginning, just the talking into the phone, just telling how you feel is absolutely amazing. I mean, it makes you feel so much better. So, guys, don't be afraid. It's not that hard. At first, it seems confusing. It was for me. I had to ask some of my children a few questions, and I watched a lot of YouTube videos myself, read a lot, and it helps you in so many ways. So go ahead, start today, do it today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till next week. Don't put it off. If you want to feel better, and I'm telling you, trust me, you can come back and comment. You start that channel. You start letting a lot of your feelings out and trying to connect with people, and you will feel so much better. So, guys, if you're recently divorced or dumped, you've got to start a YouTube channel for your sanity. Go ahead and do it. Start it now. Chris the Who, over and out.